Why is my hair cutting? Why is it breaking? Why has it been at shoulder length since 2020 and it's now 2030? Step by step on how I take care of my hair in order for it to grow long. Number one would definitely be the hot oil treatment. And left it in overnight so that my hair wouldn't be too dry after the cleanse, since I was not going in with conditioner. Number two would be the cleansing aspect. I cleanse my hair with a sulfate shampoo. Favorite would be the Head and Shoulders. Before I applied this to my hair, I washed my hair thoroughly. I did like 2 cleanses with 2 different shampoos, my Head and Shoulder, of course, and my Elan shampoo. After the cleansing portion, we are going to move on to deep conditioning. I use a hair mayonnaise because that's what we have here in Nigeria. If you want something that is more budget friendly and maybe you're in the east, I don't know if this is available in the north and the west, but if you are in the southeast, maybe south, you get you the Smooth Organics hair mayonnaise. That is the best. I'm not even going to talk about the most expensive ones because the one that I bought that is like double its price isn't better. It's slightly worse than it. So Smooth Organics hair mayonnaise is the way to go. Next step will be moisturizing. I moisturize my hair with a good leave-in conditioner, shea butter, and an oil. On top of all of that, I'm going to be applying the shea butter. Again, paying very close attention to my ends. Protective styling. It is very difficult for me to wear my hair out like this because I live in a humid country. My hair is too big and too thick to be wearing out like this because I'll be sweating it out. I'll be sweating out the hairstyle, sweating out the gel, sweating out the shea, but sweating out everything. So I don't wear my hair out. It's always like in a protective style. And if I need to go to an event, throw on my wig and I look bad all day, every day. Aside from leaving or needing good conditioners to help the manageability of my hair, I also needed good conditioners, or I also need good conditioners for helping to detangle my hair. Aloe vera is something that I feel like I am going to need to stop doing because I am tired of DIYs. The longer my hair is getting, the less DIYs I want to do. It's time for the trim. So I'm going to put my hair up in a rubber band first. Trims. Oh, trims. My God. I can tell you for sure. I have hip length hair right now. I've been natural. I've been on my natural hair journey for 5 years now, and my hair is down to my hip. The goal is to have it at my tailbone before the end of 2025. And one of the things that I can promise you is the key to getting and retaining as much length as you can is trims. I trim my hair twice a year. Why am I doing these trims? Because if you take off those split ends that tend to, let me say it in a way that my fellow Nigerians and Africans will understand. At the end of this, your hair, as you can see, if you have split ends that when you leave it in for some time they get dry and you want to separate it, especially if it's in a protective style, and you notice that it is just gluing together, the thing they gum to itself. Anytime, even if you apply like the most kindest force to separate this, more damage is happening. You brush it out, you detangle, you start seeing little bits. Over time, those bits will accumulate, and because you didn't get rid of the split ends initially, they start to travel up you start seeing stagnant growth. You start asking questions about, why is my hair cutting, why is it breaking, why has it been at shoulder length since 2020 and it's now 2030. Next is taking care of my scalp. Initially, I used to do massages with oils, and I feel personally when I was doing this in the beginning or in the initial stage, it was helping my hair because I was using oils from Nigeria that actually, you know, help with hair growth, help with scalp care when you use it and leave it in, until I went to India. Got some of their oils, amla, bromie, bringraj, and when I got back, used them on my hair, I developed the itch of the century. Decided to stop putting oils in my scalp, and for some time it helped. Yeah, my scalp stopped itching, but after a few weeks the itch came back. The itch was different, but it
God,
was still an itch, and
my
it was
scalp
this
is
time around caused
irritated and
by my dry scalp. To calm my scalp down, I had to use Vaseline. Vaseline doesn't have any oils, it doesn't have any plant butters, it doesn't have any sebum. And those were the culprits causing the itch the very first time. So I was now like, since I am not supposed to be putting and leaving plant oils and butters on my scalp, let me get something petroleum based that is actually medicated for this problem. And that's how I landed in using sulfur 8. The reason why I am using this sulfur 8 for this hair growth challenge is because, number one, I have an itchy scalp, and this is the only thing that I have found that addresses that problem. And plus, it's oil free, so I know I am not feeding the yeast that was going crazy on my scalp in the beginning. And plus, I heard that sulfur is good for extending the growth phase of the hair. I'm done with the trim. It is time to go in with this Luster's Silk Coconut Cream, because God knows that this is not an oil. This smells amazing. I'm going to use it to seal my ends. Again, remember, oiling your ends every day helps to lubricate them, and lubrication helps to prevent friction. Friction from clothes, friction from things around you, friction from cotton, especially if you sleep on cotton. So this is very important. Yeah, get that all in. Whenever you're going to bed, it is very important that you protect your natural hair, even hair that is relaxed, chemically processed, whatever hair you have, maybe even your wigs, if you are wearing lace fronts, if you have glued down your lace fronts, it's very important that you go to bed with silk or satin, even if you're taking naps, because the cotton that you sleep on does not respect the time of day that you lay on it. It's going to suck everything out, or most of everything out. So ensure that you go to bed with either silk or satin to protect the moisture that you have tediously and strenuously put in your hair. That's it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed, please consider liking, and if you want to see more content from me, consider subscribing so that you get notified every single time I upload a new video. Love you and choose.